Believe it or not, this is yet another henge. Stone circle. Call it what you want. 9 ladies in Derbyshire. There are 9 stones, well there's 10 actually, because there's a flat one there which I assume is the Slaughter Stone, which is slightly bigger than Castlerig's, but Castlerig is about 6 times larger than this. So there you have it, 9 ladies' stones, and how unimpressive were they? We've actually discovered that particular stone circle was made with what was known as a Rocobo kit, which was a henge building kit available from Avebury, of course famous for its stone circle, which is damn sight more impressive. And how do we know that this was a Rocobo kit? Well, if you look here, these are all the pieces they didn't use. Think what they could have made! Not exactly Stonehenge, is it? Sure, the rocks were bigger at Avebury. So, yet another stone circle. Here we are at Castlerig Stone Circle near Keswick in Cumbria. Unfortunately, it's not as impressive as the ones we've got down Wiltshire, but still got the same phallic symbols, still got the same lichen, so whether it tastes like roast beef, we'll endeavour to find out. About Castlerig is this, it's the sacrificial stone. Now you see, it's not very big because of course they didn't have many virgins up here, so well, they had to sacrifice other things like the odd rabbit or mouse or whatever they could find. One of the things that can be said in favour of Castlerig Stone Circle is the beautiful scenery that surrounds it. Here we are at Stonehenge, as you can see. So why was this one built? Now, one of the things that's really apparent about Stonehenge is they roped the thing off. So why did they rope it off? They don't want you nicking the stones. How the hell are you going to fit one of those in the back of a metro? I've played the game insane. I know what happens when one of those falls on a car. It falls on it, squashes it flat, and the wheels pop off. Madness! Here we can see one of 4 station stones. But there's only 2 left now because some bloke whipped over the fence one night, tied one to the back of his push bike, sodded off, come back and nicked another one. So there's only 2 left. Now, each one of the 4 of these was marked with a symbol. One with a circle, one with a triangle, one with a cross, and one with a box. This was the origins of the Sony PlayStation. One of the most disappointing things about Stonehenge is you can't actually try the lichen on the rocks. Does it taste like roast beef? We can't find out because we can't get near them. So we'll have to leave this one. The workers who built Stonehenge had to go to toilet somewhere. And they went over there where those brown marks are. Great, they were the cesspits. So, in conclusion, Stonehenge, why was it built? Well, mainly because Neolithic Wiltshiremen liked to build. And when he got bored on a Sunday afternoon, this is the sort of thing he used to do.
Oh, it's a very lucky area to see a lot of people like a buffalo here. Yeah.
Here we are at Woodhenge, which was supposedly like Stonehenge. Each one of these would have been a large timber post, probably the size of a telegraph pole. Though it's hard to understand how they managed to find telegraph poles in days when they didn't actually have any telecommunications. At Avebury there are no half measures. This is the biggest stone circle in Great Britain after all. Take Arborough for example. The bank and ditch at Arborough were reasonably impressive, but look at this one at Avebury. Bloody humongous! There's a certain acquired taste to like them. This one's like roast beef, mate. Get a bit of grit in it, but apart from that, it's okay. Now, most of the rocks here at Avebury are very rough hewn like this in strange shapes. This one in particular reminds me of the novelty gondom. A used one. Looking at this stone here at Avebury, it looks like it's been imported from Arborough. But of course, imports and exports from Avebury of henge kits by the Rocobo company was very common, as we've seen with 9 ladies. It's just a pity they didn't make a decent henge out of it. Now, according to folklore, this particular rock behind me is said to walk across that road at night. Why it crosses the road over there when the pub's actually over there, I don't know. Imagine it, standing in the bar at the red line and that comes up alongside and he says, "Pint of stones, please." Great. We've had a word with the Rock and it's agreed to give us an interview. So, you're supposed to go across. Says yes. Why do you go across the road when the pub's over there? You don't drink. Thank you. Most of the stones here at Avebury are phallic symbols, like the rabbit. And as we walk down here avoiding all the sheep, we have a pair of bread, and across the road we have a penis, and I don't mean the one taking the photograph. So, in conclusion, Avebury, what was it? Now we've noticed that a lot of goods were made and manufactured here at Avebury. Rocobo kits for one, and of course the very earliest form of rubber goods, another industry. So Avebury was a very early industrialised Neolithic zone. Amazing. And welcome to Arbelow Stone Circle up here in the wilds of Derbyshire. Now, as you'll notice, the stones here at Arbelow actually lie flat. As we know at Avebury, I decided to try the local lichen off one of the rocks to see what it tasted like, and we found out that it tasted a bit like roast beef. But I found this interesting one here, which is orange in colour, so let's try a bit of this. It tastes a bit like beef, but hang on. Cow feces. One of the things that becomes apparent with these stone circles, like this one at Arbelow, stone circles like Avebury, is the huge mound that surrounds them and the ditch as well that's inside of them, making a central plateau for the stone circle itself. Whether they did that to look good or just to hide it from the neighbours, so that when you're having a mad orgy you can't actually see what's going on. Now, as we've seen with other stone circles, phallic symbols in these Neolithic sites is a must. You always get them. And this stone here, as you can plainly see, is a penis. Here we have a testicle, and there we have the penis. So, a phallic symbol, a penis stone. So where's the vagina stone? Well, that's over here. So this is the mating part. Fantastic. So here we see the vagina stone again. Now, as you'll see here, it's given birth. Here is a baby stone circle. Now it's a bit young to leave its mother at the moment, but look at this fine child it's given birth to. Absolutely amazing. And first, the British video, an Imogen creation. What were the people who built this place? We know they were Neolithic. Were they sun worshippers? I mean, this could be a sunbed. Not that there's much sun today. But we actually believe they were wind worshippers. Because it's such a windy place up here. They've put the stones flat. Why did they put the stones flat? For sunbeds? For sunbathing? I don't think so somehow. I think they put them flat because they knew how bloody windy it got up here. And they knew that if the winds got up, it'd blow the stones over anyway. So they laid them down flat. Wind worshippers. Worshippers of the great god Heinz 57.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our little compilation of scenes from Wild Weird England, and it just leaves me to say, until next time, we'll see you then.